shadow of the Word of Life mural that some call Touchdown Jesus. Hands are outstretched and the mood is being set by this fantastic light show ahead of this showdown. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Stanford Cardinals. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The hand to the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Williams looking for a man. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Notre Dame lines up quickly. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Now improvising. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your...
There he goes! Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Williams will pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davidson. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because...
Touchdown, Stanford! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Here's the give off the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It'll be a draw. Finding open areas. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Leaves it with the back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give is to Williams. Makes a man miss. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Williams looking for a man. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Completes it in the middle. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him. All the way down at the 14.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Here's the pressure. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Williams will pass. Bringing the heat. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Rushes on him. The short hands, it's Williams. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. Flying down the left side. He's at the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The give is to Williams. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Larson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Gray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the catch. It's Davidson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Graham.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw again. Trying to pull his way in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are... Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Ross. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Bringing it back. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. What a cut, now he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this...
There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Stanford. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Getting... zone. Nice run.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Gonna look downfield again. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. He's now up to 95 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. I think they keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. You know what's great about rivalry games?